Yo, yo, I'm saying see this. Actually, they probably not gonna be throwing hands because he's not gonna show the video. Probably grabbing here, maybe. Probably not gonna show it. Like, I'm not. Nah. Okay, anyway, Vitaly in prison. Okay, this is kind of this. What the hell, bro? This is some Diddy shit.
So just last week, I was telling you guys how OG YouTuber Vitaly has been going through it over in the Philippines. He has been straight up begging for forgiveness, saying that his mental health had been compromised. Apparently, the man had rediscovered religion, and he even requested.
Hey, why do people always do that, bro? Just get a lighter sentence, bro. Like, bro, that is not working. Your shit, niggas are they might land. I'm just saying, like,
to be bailed out for the time being while his trial waits hearing, or to be deported altogether. Obviously, he was denied bail, and the big problem with him being deported is that both America and Russia, where he's actually from, want absolutely nothing to do with this guy. In fact, Russia said that he should serve as a good example of what not to do for their citizens when traveling abroad, and that they
Russia, bro. So keep the nigga in there and use him as a fucking what do you call it? Scapegoat. Yeah, scapegoat. So like basically giving a harsh punishment to basically deter everyone else from doing that. They should do that Johnny Somali too, bro. Basically, I swear he's supposed to be in jail right now, bro. He's literally supposed to be in jail. I swear he is. I swear he is, bro. He's literally supposed to be in jail. They said they give it like, wait, how's it even work? Yeah, personally I don't even know. So like that's like I've been hearing way too much news about like him supposed to get like 30 years and they dropped like two, 3 of it. This shit on there. He dropped it. So basically, but he still has like more he's guilty of. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. Hopefully, maybe they use him as a scapegoat too, so he doesn't do no stupid shit again. And literally, they give you a chance. Okay, let's just say Japan gives you a chance. Okay, you diss them, they do all the shit. Yeah, after when you leave, you start dissing them again. First off, one, this nigga traveled to a different country, doing the same shit. And even though, okay, why am I even talking about Johnny Samar? We're talking about, yes, it's kind of similar to it. He did the same exact shit. He's literally doing the same exact shit. And literally, you can't, like, they literally, they give you a warning, and you don't follow the warning. It's his fault. Literally his fault, bro. It's his fault. His fault, bro. Yo, what the hell? Real shit, bro. Be nice, letting you slide and shit, and people just miss you.
Violate our laws must face the consequences. The Bureau is resolute. We will not allow
wait.
Must face the consequences. The Bureau is
Bureau. My bad. I see. It's just accent shit. My bad. Okay.
We will not allow our deportation process to be undermined by publicity tactics or legal maneuvering. No special treatment will be given.
Now this entire time, yes, we had been getting updates, but we hadn't seen like actual pictures or videos of what Vitaly was currently looking like after 2 months in this nightmare facility. But recently he was moved from there into an actual Filipino prison where he awaits his eventual trial. And let me tell you guys, the difference in not only his general physique, but also his expressions and his overall attitude could not be more jarring. Here is Vitaly before, all smiles in the courtroom and even laughing and mocking the people for his own idiotic actions. And here is Vitaly after.
See? It's geeked. Oh, you can't even lie. It's literally geeked first locked in. Remember the meme that was like going on, like, I don't know how long ago? Like, it was like 2024, 2023, around there. The Squid Game meme. Well, it was probably this year. It was this year also. It was literally this year also. Geek first logged in. I can locate. I can literally switch that shit up, but Geek first logged in or some shit like that. Chances are good their loved ones were among my chosen few. This shit. It's damn well exactly what it is. It's literally exactly what it is. Literally, bro. Going from to fucking. Okay, I know you can't see it. This shit. Exactly what it is. Literally. Went from all shits and giggles, all other shit, to. Went through way too much in the jail, bro. You saw how it was, so you didn't fuck with it. What's Philippines prison looking like? Philippine. This is overly crowded. Oh shit, GG's, bro. This nigga is having like 20 different roommates, bro, in a small ass room with 10 bunk beds. What the heck? Oh shit! If this is it, yo, if this is how his shit is, damn. See, this shit will deter people from doing crimes. I know damn well the crime rate is probably low. If you get convicted, GG's, bro. Nigga you're cooked. You're cooked. Niggas don't even get bunk beds. Niggas get fucking floors to sleep on. Okay, there's nothing bad about sleeping on the floor. Floors are low-key tough. The hell? Sleeping on the floor is low-key tough. I can't even lie to you. The hell?
After these 2 months, where he obviously looks like a shell of his former self, losing what I estimate to be...
He lost weight also, bro. Oh, dude, they probably have to, like, split food and shit. Probably like a war zone for food.
Over 50 pounds, as well as his will to live. You know, I guess there's no steroid needles and protein shakes where he was currently staying. I think it was really just rat piss and cockroach droppings. And that big old smile that he had painted on his face before, that real smug look, was the exact thing they wanted wiped off his mug. I mean, this guy looks completely destroyed. He holds his hands over his head as he knows he's getting screwed. We also got a couple of other photos of him actually discovering...
That's sweet. I think, okay, it's different laws, bro.
He would be being moved to an actual prison, and this guy looks stressed out to say the least, likely praying to God that this could all go away after playing with fire in a foreign land and getting burned. I mean, he really thought that the money he has would make these things the case, and the Filipino people clearly want him to face justice, refusing to drop their charges. I mean, really, the headline here should be, YouTuber learns that you cannot pay off everyone in your life. And some of you may have noticed that his shirt there said immigration deportee, and it was almost like a sick, twisted joke because I'm sure at first when he put that on, he did think that because of this label he would be being deported, he would be free back in America or Russia. I mean, the motherfucker would probably take North Korea at this point. Because at the last press conference, his shirt had an acronym for the Bureau of Immigration Warden Facility, but like I said before, absolutely no one wants his ass, so it was kind of like the old bait and switch. Like, oh, you think you're going home, you think you're finally free from this 2-month nightmare, well actually you're going to be going to a place that's much worse, with actual criminals this time who likely do not have a very good outlook on you. And now there has even been this photo released where it appears that Vitaly was getting baptized over there. which I guess is where this religious epiphany angle comes from when it comes to his legal team. Either way, on June 11th, Vitaly was moved to what is described as a high-security prison where he has been for the last week. This facility is actually called the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology in Muntinlupa City, where he still faces these charges of unjust vexation, theft, and public harassment. I've seen people predict that this could land him up to 18 months in prison, but I've also seen reports...
18 months, that's like a year and like... a year and 6 months. So that's basically 1 point... I don't fucking know, bro. I'm bad at math.
From the Philippines that he's still facing these 24 years, which, let's be honest, would obviously be a pretty extreme punishment even for what he did. And you also have to keep in mind that he could be waiting up to 3 years for his trial to start, and I feel like by then he would literally look like a skeleton with skin draped over it. And many people who are more familiar with the Philippines and their justice system actually speculate that by that time Vitaly would not even be alive. But who knows, maybe his internet celebrity status will save him from that outcome. Either way, I watched this documentary about the specific prison that Vitaly is actually going to from back in 2023, and much like where he already was, I would not call it a walk in the park. As a matter of fact, it seems much worse. Like I said, he's around actual criminals this time, instead of just other foreigners who are awaiting deportation, many of them who did nothing wrong. But like before, this place is overcrowded. Like at the time of the documentary, it was built to house around 1,500 prisoners, but they had over 8,000.
It is virtually impossible to move around. No distractions. They're alone with their thoughts, concerns, and
at that point, sleep, workout, that's just the routine. That's the routine at that point. Or, okay, if you like, you can barely get proper food. So, I don't know. Yo, see, that's the place I'm not, if I want to commit any crimes, that's the place I'm not going to commit. Like, just, niggas need to actually learn. Like, search out the fucking jails in country. I don't know. And stop committing crime in countries like that, bro. Fucking yourself up.
fears.
They also discussed how the new people basically are at the bottom of this totem pole, getting really bad treatment from the other prisoners, and you're pretty much a peon in there.
As the new guy, he gets the worst spot in the cell, right next to the toilet.
Once again, there is obviously a serious hygiene problem with this overcrowding. And can you guys believe that all of these prisoners actually share one single bathroom, with no running water or plumbing?
This is our toilet and bathroom. We only have water from buckets.
Just one bathroom for 92 people. No running water. Catastrophic hygienic conditions.
They describe the food portions here as just enough to survive, but nothing more than that. And they say without money, people here do not have access to simple necessities like toothpaste, clothing, or soap. And let me also just say that based on this footage, Vitaly is really going to stick out like a sore thumb there in that prison. Most prisoners here do appear to be from the Philippines, which really tells me that they must really be trying to make an example out of Vitaly at this point. Like, it was not enough for him to live in hell for the last 2 months, they wanted to make it even worse.
A 6-meter high double fence made of barbed wire surrounds the prison.
It's survivable. Where are you gonna...
Towers also surround the prison.
You're gonna bleed though. The hell? What's happening to the Wi-Fi? You turned it off? The light turned off to the channel. Oh.
Complex.
During the documentary, they talk about this black soccer player who had to be removed from the general population, not because he had really done anything wrong, but because he got into many fights there due to his race.
It's really hard because you have no visitations, all of your privileges, they were gonna remove it from you. They are all walking around, they are playing basketball. I get jealous because I'm an athlete. Being here, it's really hard for me. Jealous because I'm an athlete. Being here, it's really hard for me. In basketball, I get jealous because I'm an athlete. Being here, it's really hard for me.
The hell? Shit is still loading, bro. Where the fuck is my shit reconnected?
Around there playing basketball, I get jealous because I'm an athlete. Being here, it's really hard for me. Yeah, I'm talking to myself that time because I'm alone.
And I do assume this will be a similar fate that Vitaly will face. I mean, I'll say even the prisoner in there with the utmost respect from the authorities, a man named Ranilo, who is facing 15 years for drug dealing, has the nicest setup in this prison, which is a 1.5 meter cubicle that he gets to himself, where he has these pretty cute cats. I won't lie, I think that would save me from a little bit of insanity. But with that being said, this guy had to do a whole lot.
He was gonna have to feed all of them.
To get that, he had already been there for 3 years, and he had to do all these personal favors for guards, and he had to provide himself as an authority figure for other prisoners to really earn their respect in this 1.5 square meter cubicle. But hey, I'll take it, because here are the sleeping conditions that Vitaly will be incurring every single night.
Packed tightly together, they get ready for the long night ahead. Many suffer from nightmares.
Overall, it's beyond clear to me that Vitaly is pretty much fucked. I mean, the guy's face looks totally defeated. Honestly, the only way I could see him being saved here is through some sort of Trump pardon. But this guy isn't even American, so it's very hard for me to see Trump wasting his time on someone who was already causing a lot of trouble in the past in America for his reckless actions. I mean, obviously this should serve as a wake-up call for not only Vitaly, but also other idiot streamers who are looking for clout and attention through public harassment. But I gotta say it, even now though, I doubt this guy will learn his lesson. I mean, I watched the last video he had posted to his YouTube channel when he announced his comeback, and this guy literally glorifies every negative thing he's done in his life and his past. Even calling himself a supervillain who will never die, the guy thinks he's like the Joker or something, and he twists his own reality through his own lens. I mean, like, if there was a poster boy for not being able to take accountability, it would be Vitaly next to Fuzi. I mean, first off, he blames all of his shitty actions on his childhood, which is just like a classic trope. He calls the incident where he was arrested for doing drugs and a woman simply a low point in his life. He thinks of himself as rebuilding his body through massive amounts of steroids as a positive thing, something that people should be motivated by. He glorifies his fake pranks, he glorifies his fake life, and even the botched catching that he was doing last year he sees as this noble thing, despite the fact that it was all for content, and due to his Bush League investigations, all these freaks never faced real legal consequences, and got away with doing this nasty shit.
The most fascinating part about supervillains is their obsession with notoriety. They are obsessed with being the bad guy. They'll do anything for attention, even if it creates absolute havoc, leaving those around them to clean up the mess.
Yeah, I'm here to pick up Vitaly.
They love seeing the world burn.
Either way, it's just so ironic to me that something like this was uploaded right before the shitstorm really hit. I mean, really guys, this is like a primary lesson in fucking around and finding out. But either way, this was just a quick little update. Y'all let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think that Vitaly will actually face like 20 plus years in prison? Do you think it will be an 18-month thing? Do you think that Trump will...
Bro, depends. Okay, if they just say, yo, Kanye should low-key try to bail him out. They have the same type of thoughts, process and shit. Yo, but like, I don't think that's happening. He's gonna stay in there for like maybe like I don't even know, bro. I'm not an expert, so I can't even talk about it. Actually, I could, but like I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know what happened. Opa, info in your
step in. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but as you
okay.